per month, which we cannot pay.
Estimated billing.
The shipping is very high for everybody now. 15,000 per month. What are we using? So I'm asking federal government to take over from power holding. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you, Abu.
Thank you, Abu, for your contribution.
Estimated billing matter and a war. They'll just decide.
What question I can just like to ask?
All right, we'll take Peace. Hello, Peace. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
You too much. Hi, B. We did okay. Go ahead.
I know well.
Hey, yeah.
Oh, sorry, Peace.
Hope say you did better now.
The hospital, when you go before you go treat yourself, maybe 2,000, 3,000. Only yesterday, 2 injections, they give me, they give me because I know people say they give me because of my children.
Wow.
Now go pay almost 9,000 naira each. Today now go this one, I go collect children. Too hard for this Nigeria. I'm full matter. Yesterday I go out and I saw driver with the person with the for the side. They're not the proof for them. Whether they blow proof inside their motor, I don't know. Before each year I hear, like driver come back because the fact not be smart here. They don't want me to proof for the station of Abuja. Anything with the Abuja will be what and they call them SCC. I know I take the SCC. And I told criminals who see the Babola way to pass and the Babola, they will carry with for here. With what they will wear wig in case they do something. If they pursue them, they will remove and come off for.
They will come out. They're not going to say that they're robbed.
And then now they say if I go to country that come back and they sell all these videos and see what they do. I tell them say these people will not look into their mouth. Most people try to play the wear. I never see their mouth. Wear with the safety they do Babola. Carry for her they fix.
Thank you.
Well done,
sorry, we hope so.
You did better. Get well, Peace.
Yes, sir.
Even if Peace not well, I got voice well.
Yes, sir.
Because she see the talk, the frequency she do the talk, she do the talk like that.
Of things that they happen for Abuja.
But anyway, thank you, well, Peace, for your contribution. Right. Always on top of the show.
Make I just read this message where I get for here. They say, "Good morning, my people. I am Patmos from Ikorodu. If Lekki Tollgate fit hold this kind of money between 1 year plus, where is the money they have generated long ago?" Agony de Nigeria, people them body make them know. So as it be like this, but it's a good question. If the fit owe this amount of money in a space of roughly 18 months, or they are 14 months thereabout, and we're looking at owing this huge amount of 11.6 billion naira and $31.1 million. Wow.
How much they do the road?
That's a lot of money.
When they do and say now because they do the road for us, now make us go, they pay them for 30 years. How much they do the road?
That's a lot of money.
Where be this money where they say that they owe? Which people that they owe?
You know, say I've been bringing the updates yesterday about some of the banks.
You break down the amount.
Some banks where they involved, local and international investors and things like that. So this now why they talk say the gas opened the toll gate. People where they stay the axis, what you not think? Make una call us because say the price for Lekki to Ikoyi they different from the price where the one for Ozumba enter Lekki phase 1. So those way and that one they want open first. In April.
Of course, the opposite side was soft. Those who not like problem.
So they use and recoup.
Those who not like problem. They don't even they go buy their tax.
They don't things now.
Some don't go pay for 1 year for tag already. Just to the pass really. Because so we not like problem.
What are we saying?
We quiet people.
We not like problem.
Genuine gentlemen, I did Nigeria.
Say genuine gentlemen. All right. I don't know whether we'll go take 1 more, 2 more calls because of time when we get. Okay, but let's say time. Okay, we get
Gloria. Gloria.
Hello, Gloria.
Welcome, Gloria.
Welcome, ma. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, welcome. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I want to contribute on this NEPA issue.
Okay.
On this NEPA issue.
Yes.
So, the bill that they are bringing, even in our house here, they brought last month 71,000. Can you hear me?
Wow. Yes, loud and clear. 71,000.
71,000 naira. 21 point something naira last month. Now, this month they have brought 81,000 plus. Every day we pay 10,000, 10 plus for NEPA bill alone. Then let me calculate one month how much 1 year how much will it be? House rent is how much again too? People that are living in self-con room set, you spend the 10,000. Even the thing is too much. I don't know how we'll be paying 10,000, 10 plus every month. Then how much? Look at the situation of Nigeria these days. Even the fuel we buy, how much the price? Things are very hard, and they are giving an estimated bill. Please, if you know what to do, help us. Let them cut it off. I'm calling from Tayodonjo. Thank you.
Thank you, Gloria. We get another call again on the line.
Meter 9 goes over
Friday. Now tomorrow will be Friday, but talk today, Friday.
Hello, Friday.
Welcome, Friday.
You did, yeah?
Hello?
Abi, it don't stroll. It be like say in credit.
Friday.
In credit don't finish. Now, speaking about this prepaid estimated billing, you know, say somebody tell me, say, and the estimated billing, someone tell me, say, if you they pay the amount we NEPA and the power holding company they send you, well, every month, they always increase them every other month.
Of course, the Minister of Finance, they don't talk, say, they don't promote power subsidy. Say, so government don't come out and for subsidy for power because then we say that they subsidize the electricity tariff for us before.
For people, yes.
Say they don't come out their hand. Say the same way they go systematically come out their hand for fuel on, but now they don't come out for electricity. Probably that now the reason why the billing now be like 300% increment. The funny thing be say nobody, the lights in all change now. Rather, even worse, but the money, the akpalakpala, they increase.
It collapsed.
You know how much they call me for the new place when I pay? I don't know whether the previous people not pay. They give me 1.2 something million naira. Now, so now go sell the land, give me money. I don't say I'll go buy land.
Hello, Gabriel. Good morning. Hello. Okay. Go ahead, Gabriel. We can hear you.
Yeah, I just talk about this.
You're going to turn down the volume of the TV.
You dey quarrel for your compound. First of all, focus on us, but no say you dey talk to him because we know they hear you. We dey hear people they shout for everywhere. Okay. Just try call us back if you like bet. It be like same time.
Much will we take for here. Make we enter break. We'll go follow our very better guest here this morning. Now, this situation where they happen for road, the accidents done too much. Waiting they happen, who they at fault, who they cause this kata. I will go follow the Oga for FRSC talk this morning. It will help us answer some kind questions, settle some kind matter on top this level. And at least we get some kind of questions with the here. We'll go ask them. If you even send WhatsApp message as question, we go like ask Oga. If you check them out, sharply ask him so that he go fit answer them for us as well. So don't go anywhere. We'll take one small break. When we come back, we'll go follow him here.
Thank you for the rejections that taught me to keep striving. Thank you for the long hours that taught me discipline. Thank you for the knockdowns that taught me to bounce back, and for the unexpected victories that taught me to never give up. Thank you for making me who I am.
When COVID-19 struck, a lot of things changed.
This whole pandemic has set gender equality a generation back.
Back with new episodes.
Gender-based violence crimes are on the rise globally.
We're looking at people who have been slashed, people who have been stabbed.
South Africa is known for many things, but a place where women feel safe is not one of them.
As a victim of rape, I am the answer to those who need hope.
The She Word. For real talk on the stories connecting today's African women.
The She World, showing Wednesdays, 7 p.m. and Thursdays, 12 p.m. on Wazobia Max TV.
Do you need a refresher course on English language?
But sir, you have a crucial meeting with Galaxy Ventures in an hour.
We schedule it.
We did that the last time. It will make us look unserious.
Are you out of your mind?
So I am now anybody, Andy. Andy, what happened with the meeting scheduled between you and Galaxy Ventures?
What is wrong with both of you?
Nicole, I have told you times without number that you don't bring office matters back home.
You should learn to handle issues like a man.
You don't do these things and come in here with a smile and expect everything to go away. You don't do that.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do, baby. I'm trying to make it right. I want us to sit and talk.
Game Over, showing Thursdays, 6:30 p.m. on Wazobia Max TV.
All right, welcome back. Now still the Good Morning Naija show. We day here, we still stand at Tandakidigba. And as the level they be, we talk say we'll get one very, very important conversation this morning. I believe say we don't hear different things where they happen for town as regarding road and accidents and things where they shell for that side. We know to the make people belay the sweet like that. We hear about the recent what happened for Eleganza recently for this Lekki Expressway where some kind of been happen for there, where some lives been lost. And yes, we say make we even carry the matter, go ask the people where they in charge of the roads, gong. May they can tell us, wetin be the problem, wetin we they do wrong, or wetin we need to do better to make sure say this kind of thing stop. And our guest now, Ogbonge Oga, incident with us inside studio this morning. Now, Corps Commander Olusegun Ogungbemide will be the Sector Commander RS 2.1 Lagos Command FRSC Lagos State. Oga, you don't come meet us again. we happy say you join us again.
I did happy say I come here.
Welcome, Oga. If you see the Oga spread for sure, you say yes, now we commander. Command everything we concern you. You are welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
Now, sharply, we go just run, enter the matter because our people blood all the heart. They get plenty questions they go ask you, but maybe we first start them. Now, they say life is in phases. Men are in sizes. Now, the person will sit down on top of the seat. Now, if we go pose and straight to you, what he call Commander Ogungbemide don't do differently since Waka enter inside this office.
May I first thank you and say Happy New Year.
Yeah, happy.
Because the first time we will see this year.
Yes.
And may I, to answer that question where you ask, say, now person we want talk say, he want count elephants small. I ain't go say see something pass. Because you know say when elephant pass, you go no say truly huge person
pass. Yes.
When you compare what we don't do since we come office to waiting day where we meet, you go no say difference. Even Lagosians they talk and say situation don't be improved. And if you can't ask me, say, how would Ram waiting make them be different from waiting it be before? I go tell you, say, not be say we'll go create any magic. Now the power of say, may we join hands with other people, will be stakeholders for this business. Say, not be one person. They say 1 tree, no, they feel make forest. But when you want to talk of forest, now you go count many plenty trees where they. Now the thing will give us the success where you witness. Where people, they say, oh, the rate at which tanker they fall, they kill people, don't reduce. The rate at which container they follow motor, don't reduce. My office alone, no fit do am, and the thing where I see when I come. And I make me say, I consider and say, how we go do am differently? We go say, things go day better. I can't go meet VIS, go meet LASMA, go meet LASEMA, go meet police, and say, for us to reduce the rate at which people they die for these states. All of us must join hands together, come make a success. Now the thing we will do differently.
It good say as you talk, I'm saying, oh, no go fit do am alone because some people will feel say, nah, our work be that. Make we just chook out there, make we forget other people who go there involved. And as soon as they join hands together, we they see the success stories so far. But make we even come now, look at the situation. We know say accidents now something where it go happen even if we put in all the effort, all the work to put together to make sure say it no happen. But given the situation now, as you don't talk, the accidents don't reduce, but we still they see some kind things where go just happen and all of a sudden people go come they point finger say it be like say on our officials no do well, it be like say the driver they misbehave, it be like say the people wey dey the road no dey focus. So wetin you go feel say be one of the ways where we go feel they avoid some of these kind of things wey dey happen?
As you want talk, you been mentioned the recent accident wey happen for Lekki
Eleganza bus stop.
Road no good, we blame governments. Road good, we blame governments too. You go come ask, what do you want make government do? Because when the road no good, people they say, oh, now the road they spoil our motto. Government can't do road now, can't make them free. People can't the overspeed on that road. We cause. Because when you look at that Eleganza, this thing, now truck.
Yes.
Now you run over
people, yes.
Motorcycle, Okada. You go ask yourself, because we know the judge from waiting day, because which would they use road? You go ask yourself first, now the motor, now the truck get fault. Now the driver where they drive the truck, now he get problem. Or now the Okada man go enter truck. Now the three things where they look okay. Because if to say the motor get get problem, maybe the man they overspeed. When he supposed press brake, the brake no hold again. He run to that Okada. Or the man where they drive the truck, waiting be in psychological setting, I think come out from house.
True.
The major cause of road traffic crashes where I don't see, now him be the distraction where they day inside motor, where people where they outside know they see. You go see driver behind vehicle saying they drive, but you think say that driver they see waiting they do for road. You know they see anything. No. If they think of problem where fully hand, where carry come out from house.
Yes.
And that's my fear where they always get for people. Where we think say when you day road now you go think say, oh, now the place to relax. Then they drive you or they drive yourself. You not think of that other person waiting they go on in his mind. If I they drive, I know just they look motor. I they look inside the motor
to see waiting that person.
They do. You go there surprised that man where they drive that truck where they gidigba for road. If they look for phone, where in phone they, you know look up. If they play music, if they play cassette, you know look up. And if they look up, where we say the thing where in the thing you say, the thing Basira go chop today, and whether the children don't go school. But in the see road, you know they see anything.
They lost in
now that one in thought. Now that what they call psychology of a driver. Waiting that man get for heart.
Yeah.
And you know say driving, nobody they share them with anything. No. Now full concentration. That's why person will be in bedside no fit drive. Person will be sick no fit drive because they attract a lot of full concentration. So if you want share them, wala good day, and you can't ask the Okada because all of us know the problem we Okada do for because then too take unnecessary risk. Because that man feel look and now say, oh, in where I'm say the man far, may him quickly cross. Now may him quickly cross. Now in close to 3 people die so. So now all those things we they do investigation say waiting be the cause. Because when we look at say now road, I can't compare. I say bad road. People know they too die for bad road.
Because
you know why?
Slow.
Everybody goes slow.
Nobody they run speed for there.
Now it be the difference with the deaths we will record in the past to the one we will record recently now. We know say most of this death we will record recently now good road though. Because people no can't get discipline again. Because the road don't dey smooth. Look at Lagos Ibadan Express.
Yeah. Yeah. I would like to break in at this junction because based on what we talk now, we concern the Eleganza matter.
Yes.
Now, what really cause them now, you know, say government, they do road for there. They do that very road close to VGC there. And that place now, strong bottleneck. So the traffic there, massive. So this Okada, they blow one way. Now, FRSC, I would like to throw this question and say, what will be the discharge of our duties? And what will be the things where they stop una from carrying out on our own duties? Because I believe, say, for that very spot, now high sensitivity area, and trust me, I never see the presence of FRSC for there any days. And that place, people, they fly, they blow one way because a lot of people don't want to go through that that bottleneck because that thing, trust me, if you support live 100 years, you pass there every day. If he cut 5 years, come up for your age. But before you go respond to this very question, we would like to urge our people that already watch us say, Yusuf, we go open our phone lines. You fit ask our Oga Pata for we concern road matter. Any question you want to ask, so feel free, you'll be part of this conversation. So if you call us now to ask, or if you send us a WhatsApp message, we will put ask Oga the same question where you just sent come. So make we come back to our Oga here. So waiting to what extent the FRSC Corp they discharge their duties and waiting they disturb or stop the command from discharging their duties in all this kind of strategic place.
May I judge them like this? If you want to look the length of Lekki Tollgate, Waja, no say a long kilometer.
A long stretch.
And you know say, it be like say all of them get the same status, every traffic. And when you want to look at that long stress, you go look at the manpower where they. Even if you get 1,000 staff, they put them one by one along that road. You know, say no, if you cover all, finish.
Okay.
And as I still they talk to you now, road safety did that road. Last month day, PIO day.
Yeah.
We still get this gridlock. May we tell ourselves the truth. The problem where Lagos gets a huge traffic. We pass the road network. And at that huge traffic, we dey manage. If you like, put 100 million personnel there, one by one. Without the cooperation of that citizen, there's nothing we are going to achieve. Because we have about 3 commands along that route. I have Lekki Unit Command, I have Ibeju Lekki Unit Command, I have Refinery Unit Command, manning that route. That place you say you no see them. There are other more critical points where then they.
Yeah, that place be like flashpoint.
Many flashpoints many flashpoints did that terrain. But the question we go ask ourselves, we make FRSC day different from others. We say we understand say our presence on the road we solve only 15% of the wahala where they ground. The major one, now the thing where they do so. We call it broadcast, mass communication to many people.
Awareness.
That are willing to answer and do the right thing. You said if you go through the course of that route, if it cuts 5 years out of person life. But going against the course of that route, cut off entire life of 3 people.
By default, that's so we go come back to you on that. By default, you might be like to cut corners.
Make we take
this coffee.
Hello, Peace. Good morning.
Welcome, Peace.
I have myself sometimes naturally because I want to where they come from Lagos, me and my brother. But when we enter, they come from Lagos, driver they sleep. We were based are not clean to driver they sleep. And my brother and mechanic. Now my brother can't see and say this driver they sleep, they kill us for road. That is flag the driver won't break once. He collect the money for that driver, I call driver reach that year. So driver will go drink finish. So if you go take side motor, you go to complain the way driver will take the drive. So you know what I mean, we reach where we go. But then said this FROC says, then they will see their body. Maybe they try their best. Maybe not the pursue motor for highway.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you, Peace.
Okay, Peace. Okay, let's take Monday.
We'll just take
we'll just see whether we'll just take this.
Monday.
Hello.
Yes, Monday.
Welcome.
Quickly.
Hello, good morning.
Go ahead, Monday. Quickly, ask
this Monday again. Yes. I have 1 or 2 questions for this organ.
Monday, you get 30 seconds.
The first question is that road safety, is it only private vehicle they stop and arrest? Where is your driver license? Where is your fire extinguisher? I've never seen them stop. Hello?
Yes, go on.
I've never seen them stop commercial vehicle.
Okay,
thank you. I was going, they stopped me. They were checking. The ground post they were passing, no one has real light.
Okay.
And I'll tell the man, look at all the example that is passing, no one has red rights. He decides to go and stop them now. The question is, another thing, what happened at Ojodu, that zero safety course.
Thank you very much,
Monday. Of the accident that killed students.
Thank you, Monday.
Okay. All right. So, Oga, you will just help us if you respond to the questions. Please, they talk about their means of engagement. Like I said, they talk to me, they know they chase people for highway. And Oga Monday now, they ask about these situations where you talk.
The one way peace first talk.
Yes.
In talk two things. He say, a guy driver or a sister driver, they misbehave.
Yes, they misbehave.
They sleep on top of
the sleep. Now here they call Operation Shine Your Eye when we run.
You don't address that one.
I don't talk him before. Say, as we dey waka, may we they look waiting our drivers they do so that we go feel caution them.
Yes.
They save our lives. That's Soros okay. The second one, he say we dey pursue. That one not be road safety of today. Because our own technology don't pass that level where we dey pursue.
Okay.
Because the mere running or moving closer to you, I don't get the number plate now. And the moment I get your number plate, I can get you anywhere. But when I run your profile, including your phone number, I go call you now, you go say, yes, who are you? I say, this is Mr. Road Safety. Some go just off their phone immediately. Meanwhile, for that your profile, your contact address,
information they
we go trace you to your doorstep. So waiting if he gets later, well, I go come keep myself to pursue you now.
Yes, Oga, make we just pause you there first. When we take this call
Miriam,
from Miriam,
good morning.
Then we'll come back to the question. Miriam.
Oga Road Safety, good morning.
Good morning, ma.
My own is, there is this sharp bend around Iba Bridge. Your men are the ones causing traffic on that highway. 2014, I was stopped by road safety officers at first start. They called my name, called my house address, and confirmed if I'm the owner of the car. I was very impressed by that technology used. But since after that 2014, I did not experience that thing again. The next thing is harassment. Sometimes you will see these drivers, their licenses have expired. Their cars are not in place. Some of them are driving on 3 legs. But they won't stop them. Now, private people, go, and they're concerned about. Even when your document is up to date, they would like to stop you and start asking you for razor blade and first aid box and water and hydraulic.
Thank you, Miriam.
Thank you, Miriam.
Please warn them.
Thank you, Miriam.
The thing is the other man. Say now only private
cars your concentration.
Yes, may I give you this data? In 2021, we arrested 59,475 vehicles. This last year we passed.
Okay.
For Lagos.
For Lagos, yeah.
59. Just for you to know the number of recalcitrant people way full ground though. 59,475. And out of these 59,425, we arrested 27,886 commercial drivers. So when people they give scenario of say now only private they arrest, now only I will just they look. Now waiting you know if you know they touched the thing no concern you. The day may I tell you, I don't tell you before say we get 3 major job what would they do? Traffic control, rescue, enforcement. Now when you offend I catch you. When you see me they do traffic control, you go they hail me. Babao, God bless you now. When I do rescue, you go they bless me, say, oh, now then no allow make our body fall for ground. And then the mean people no die anyhow. But that same person will praise me, as seen they return. I can't say no get side mirror. I can't stop them. All those prayers ain't go turn them to curses.
Okay.
Because when you enter my office now, you will see the number of commercial buses where they there. I just read to now 27,800 last year.
We will come back to the statistics
another
again.
caller.
More callers.
Hello, Friday
from Abuja.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead, Friday. 30 seconds, sharply.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, welcome, Friday. You get 30 seconds.
Friday is calling from Abuja.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Yes, good morning, Oga Road Safety.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, the one you say that a road safety of these days. Okay, the Oga Road Safety say that road safety of these days is not.
Hello?
Friday, be like say you call us back. Be like say you call us back. And then turn down the volume of your TV when you connect so that you know get this.
Friday, be like say there plenty where they tell.
There plenty say tell us. They won't ask question today. Okay, so as you don't help us respond to the question, at least way Monday and the piece being talk about arresting only private vehicles. We don't settle that matter. Saying like over 27,000 commercial.
You still get more statistics.
I will give you plenty.
You ready for us today?
Go ahead.
You ready for us today?
Because when you look at out of this out of this commercial where I tell you,
yes, sir,
buses were 13,501.
Out of 20.
Out of this 27,000 where they tell you now, I have trucks there, I have tankers, I have trailers. They were amounting to about 7,000 that were arrested. So when you FRS, even government vehicle, I arrested 10 government vehicles last year. Because, you know, they have their regular way of doing things, they were well trained, before you are employed. So you hardly see government vehicles committing traffic offenses because they know the searchlight is on them.
Yeah.
And any infraction, you can lose your job. So it's a balanced one. We don't go on the road to discriminate.
Police are the blow one way, where we'll come to that one. But Friday don't return back again.
Hello, Friday.
Yes.
We didn't hear you.
Back again.
Go ahead.
Yes, the one that Ogado Safety is saying that the road safety of these days, they don't used to pursue people around the road. I don't believe that, because even as yesterday, I can still confirm to you that I saw a road safety officer pursuing a vehicle with their car. I can still tell you. So they should enlighten their people very well. Because I like what the man is saying, but they are people pursuing people along the highway in Abuja here.
Okay, thank you. Well. Thank you. Thank you, Friday. We'll collect another call from Daniel. Daniel, welcome. Hello, Dan.
Okay.
Daniel
will call us back. He will try call us back as it be.
You're not sure say the way you understand the rules of engagement, not be all your men really they follow that kind of line in some points. That's why people feel see the talk say some pocket of people are acting like this. They pursue motor fist.
You know what thing I always say, where I don't talk them severally. We have the good, the bad, and the ugly in every organization, even your own self.
True.
When somebody, if I see you now, I say you be a better person. Another person, no, another color in go see you.
Of course.
And now the organization matter. No organization will go come up apart from the fraudulent companies. Will say he can go commit crime outside. I just tell you what our own rule says, and I say me will no pursue. And that's the essence of having disciplinary procedure. Abi? They say where there are no rules, there are no punishments.
Yeah, of course.
We have disciplinary procedure for all our men because we know that some of them go feel one hair, no matter what you do. Some of them go feel one collect bribe, no matter what you do. Some of them will see one pursue. So if I tell you, say, our own system, no, they pursue, now him be say, our organization, no support them. Anybody will pursue it. When I say pursue, not be say person, they go in home. Like what happened to me for Ojodu Grammar School. See my office, see Ojodu Grammar School. So even if I dey enter my office now, trailer go jam person for Ojodu Grammar School, then we say, now road safety they pursue one. Meanwhile, see my office, where all my vehicles, they come in, they go in.
True.
So people will just, social media now, they will just connect 1 and 2, carry the motor, put here, carry the crash, put there, say, now road safety they pursue am. And to go viral, people go believe without investigating. This person where you say they pursue, maybe the man they going home. It don't happen to me for Akure when I be number 2 man. I they go my own function. I they drive like this, see crash, they happen for front. Waiting be my job, not be to rescue.
Yeah.
I park. I no be patrolman to rescue these people. They enter dish. One man came from the other side with stick, was running towards us. Say, road safety, don't cause accident. Road safety. The only thing that saved me that day was one man that said, Abba, I witnessed everything what happened here. These people don't know anything about this crash. Assuming that man no day, this earth for don't break. Fire on the patrol vehicle. We need to manage ourselves well for this country because of the thing where they happen these days. We just waste institutions' effort. We waste human being because everybody, they feel, the aggression we can't do our body now. The thing come pass, be careful. That's why everybody, they careful. Now we dey waka for road. Now we get road. So if somebody see us on his own, they run. Now road safety pursue am. Because you get some people. My people say if you no do bad, body no go, they pepper you. The moment they see FRSC, wetin dem go do? Nobody pursue them. Now they are sin, they pursue them. So by virtue of our own office, we know they pursue. And any of our motor where you see say we pursue, you get number, you get body code, record them, send them to me. I go investigate.
All right, sir. Make I just read some WhatsApp messages with you here, because some people say they talk for WhatsApp. This one say, Oga, good morning. Thanks for addressing us this morning. I'm Patmos from Ikorodu. Sir, you mentioned that due to good roads, you have recorded more deaths. Why bad roads, not much deaths? Sir, with due respect, I disagree, sir. Because other developing countries enjoy good roads, and it has never been said that they record more deaths because of good roads. What I can say is Nigerian drivers and their conditions don't meet up to their daily targets, and the ones where they do transport. So they know they meet up to their daily targets. So a long time in traffic will cost them, when they see free road, they go apply more speed, endangering lives. So then I'm waiting this person just the talk regarding the comments where you make earlier.
You don't lie.
Yeah, now waiting in the
I don't talk them before. And now one of the things where I do for December, because I see say crash where they happen, where they cause death, not be inside Lagos per se, now on the express. So the road where we say you did from Ojuelegba park, that's for commercial now. You pick passengers, say you they go outside Lagos. Instead of 30 minutes, you can't spend 4 hours inside Odop. The moment you reach express, where they free, you won't recover those hours, so you don't lose. That's why crash they happen for other states where they keep people. So my own be say the thing when they justify, not the same thing where would they talk. Assuming a bad road be that express day, you know go run that kind of run. As long as we no feel discipline ourselves for good road. Now the difference between Nigerian driver and Sweden driver, because one. The driver where they Sweden, he know say if him beat the speed
limit,
something go catch him. He know if he escape. He must have the punishment. But the one where they here, no say our technology never reach that level.
Yeah.
So even if he beat him, nobody go catch him.
Yes.
And in the course of saying they beat that speed, something will go hold him, will pass him, go happen.
Okay, one very interesting message they here. Say, this one talks, say, good morning, my people. My name is Tony from Ijesha. I get question. Why be say the driver's license, they always hard to get and it always they expensive? Okay, this driver's license matter, it's ain't huge. Make you help us answer that one.
They always hard to get.
Say they always hard to get and they always they expensive.
Why driver's license should they hard to get? Now because now something will involve life.
Okay.
Because even if you go to abroad where would they talk now, not be say you go market, go pick up. People they spend close to 6 months at times, they never get driver's license. That's why then they run back home to say, I beg, may I get my license here? It go day easier for me there. Because they know now something will fit claim life. It's like say you carry bomb put for main road. Like a driver we no sabi drive with the road. And our system now, we don't improve the regime. Not be like before, where we say, na cash and carry. Today, you must go driving school. We go take you about 26 days.
Okay.
On the 25th of that 26 days, then go test you. Like mock test, where would they do for secondary school?
You go
for the driving school, then go do CBT.
Okay.
Where you go stand, say, oh. So if you come pass, your certificate go appear. The following day, that's the last day, 26. That certificate get code. Now that code go take access portal to apply for driver's license. So when you don't apply for driver's license, you go VIO, say, I won't do driver's license.
Yes.
I don't pass through driving school. This one are like WAEC now, external. Test me. VIO will come test you. When you can say, oh, you don't pass, you can't send you to FRS, you go pay.
Okay.
From there, you will go FRSC. We will go capture you, take all your details. Now, the real way FRSC, they play with that too. Okay. We call it tripartite. VIO, FRSC, Board of Internal Revenue, that's NIA, MVA for Lagos. Now that role will they play. So you go look all this procedure now be say, now today thorough. So anybody will get driver's license today, we know they capture by FRS, it's not fake driver's license.
The downfall drivers that they pass this process, they talk so because majority of the downfall drivers, like say, for their meeting, a part of their agenda now break traffic rules. They pass through this process, they talk.
Downfall drivers, they climb covered, they beat traffic lights.
And that's a part of the agenda for their meeting. Now break the rules.
That one,
and drive
that one, human being. And Lagos for you.
So what will be the penalties when
the penalties? Let me tell you one thing that I want you to know about enforcement today.
Yes, sir.
The essence of enforcement, not to correct you, and not to bring somebody to justice. But we have collateral damage where they follow. If you know, say in the course of trying to enforce this thing, more damage go there, you go there restrain. Now the law, they say, he better make 99 criminal escape than make one innocent person get injustice. Looking for Okada, you go think say we no one cash Okada we carry overload. You go just see them pass road safety. You go say, see road safety. Why you no go cash that one? That Okada man, where I want cash saying carry overload, 3 of them will use crash helmets. In the course of trying to hold that man, he go deliberately carry the passenger, enter another motor, make accident happen. They pass, waiting you talk, now road safety cause that accident. So when we wait to stop this man and book him saying carry overload, and to stop him and him fall these people, they die or get injury, you go weigh the one way they better. When a bus driver carry passenger full inside motor, they go one way.
And break traffic.
And break traffic rule. The right thing now for me to follow, to get him arrested. And he did on top speed. And you say, make I no pursue. Because when I go after him, and you know what they talk
now? We know the way the Western world they talk. They no come after you. They're going to drive by your side. Tell you say pull over.
Pull over for person.
Pull over.
Bros.
They ready follow you. They patient with you. Till you.
When they say follow now, call pursue now.
Okay. Yes.
I they follow you. You they run.
I they follow you. They run. You go reach where you go.
Leave that matter. Now the same one. Now that man.
Traffic full. You must stop for one.
Wait. That man where you say I they follow.
Yes.
If they see me say they follow him. Now the passenger they tell us zero safety they follow him. That man they ready to not be one way in they go.
He go really ready to do anything.
Now the same man go climb covered, jump to another, and motor go do like this, and I go still they follow him with about 10-20 passengers
inside.
You know it enforcement demand a lot of techniques. So not be say you weak. Now, because of circumstances, and that man, when you think say don't escape, he don't day my yard yesterday, but you no. He don't day my yard the following day, because we don't arrange for the arrest. We did cooperation with the union, because even their union no send them out, make them go commit all those atrocities. There's no day where we call morning cry. Every morning, as I they talk to you, my men they every park they talk to them.
Makes sense.
On why they suppose drive well. When we come to say the thing pass driver, we come they talk to passengers join.
Chaplain Oga, because of time, we not ever get time again. Better, I just like when you land this thing. Now, waiting the call they do, the command they do to like the different factors they put in place to make sure say make some of these things them. Sanity enter route back again. Just sharply, 20 seconds.
Before answers, I go always talk them. We don't hit them. You go know when you weigh before answers to waiting we get now. You go say the level of impunity don't drop for Lagos before answers. After answers, the thing can rise. Everybody can feel say law don't weak. This one don't. But in the last few months now, things are coming up. The enforcements are coming up. And because without enforcement, lawlessness cannot be curbed.
Yes.
And, with the consistent effort of all the security agents, that's why I said not be one person. Now, it might be called partnership. And that one, they are our number 2 strategic goal for this year. That partnership, may we work with others, may we achieve what we want to achieve. The first one, be say, may we reduce road traffic crashes by 15, fatality by 15%.
Okay.
How we go reduce them? Now we talk of all the speed limit device, where would they talk?
Yes.
Now we talk of all advocacy. There's no day where I know they appear for either one TV or not be say I like me then see my face. Now to pass that message across to so many people. And I cannot achieve this without our support. If you they go, somebody they face you for one way against traffic, stay there. Let others join you. Mr. Man, go back. If the man did disgrace, he no repeat him before. But for now go they give way for them.
Well, okay. All right. Okay, this is a good thing we don't decide to settle all this matter. And all the questions, people will call us, you don't help us address most of these conversations. Because of time, we no go fit move further. But normal, as you talk, and every other day you go, they come, they follow us, they talk, they sensitize people. Now, waiting you want, they do be that. So that people go understand waiting to do and waiting not to do. Life, now one. If you use them anyhow, now you go use your head, carry the matter. Now, Corps Commander Olusegun Ogungbemi then, now we don't follow talks on a Sector Commander RS 2.1 Lagos Command FRSC Lagos State. You don't follow us, consider here, can answer on a question. The process for the driver license now is strong. So you know go feed the get them anyhow again. And he don't explain why. Okay, thank you very much for joining us this morning.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
We'll go take one small break. When we come back, Fagbo Frank will tell us what they happen for the world of business. As usual, make we go see us that side B. Will they come?
By the riverside, love blossoms. And betrayal sails on. 2 friends.
He is like a brother, and I promise you that nothing and no one can hurt him as long as I live.
Don't you love my son anymore?
Will turn brother against brother.
You've heard from Lena Maria? I haven't talked to her since I dropped her off at her house yesterday.
Christian will be my best man. I never trusted that guy. Witness the story of 3 hearts entangled in a dangerous triangle. Now they must choose between swimming against the tide or being swept away by their ambition. We're talking about something illegal. And the vengeance.
What's going on with you two? I'm in love with her, brother.
River of Passions, showing Mondays to Fridays, 1 p.m. on Wazobia Max TV.
If you know say your husband don't tire you, carry waka comot for your house. Wetin be your own fear, gong?
The way they look my wife, I don't like her.
The guy na choir master, I dey call the pastors not dey do. Landlord they give you wahala. Your wife or husband they gbege you. He get what you dey see for areas where you not like, and you don't know where you go talk to. Now worry again because our backyard don't land where you go yarn. That matter where they worry for your area. Then do the blood oath.
I don't know.
Hey, your 13 years old daughter and the 19 years old boy do blood oath because the boy talk say in one chop talking. Anything and everything. Now here we go settle the matter.
Our backyard with Nedu, showing Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, 10:30 a.m. on Wazobia Max TV.
Landlord they give you one.
Things will be say they happen for any business terrain, especially different economies across the world. Now people they understand policies before they venture into any business. And now one of the major things where they separate the wheat from the chaff for any business terrain. Now why we always come here so you go understand a lot where they happen for inside the Nigerian business landscape. My name is Fagbo Frank, and we'll go straight into some of the topics where they hot for inside the Nigerian business landscape. Now one of the major things where we say happen right now, despite continuous CBN intervention, Nigeria right now don't spend nothing less than 1.9 trillion on agric import. And when we talk about 1.9 trillion for agric import, we talk about the fact, say, importation of agro-allied products, things we say got to do with agriculture, food, food security, everything we got to do with, say, maybe you just put something inside your stomach, and different pharmaceutical firms as regards chemicals and all that. The agric industry right now, they import nothing less than 1.9 trillion. And despite the fact, say, CBN, they always intervene for everything we say they happen for that sector. Different funds we say they churn in, different programs, the Anchor Borrowers program and everything. Despite that, they still talk, say, okay, we still they import nothing less than 1.9 trillion. Some people, analysts, they come out, they talk, say, it's not easy because our population is huge and we can't fend for ourselves alone as a people. Talk, say, okay, we go need the assistance of other economies to enhance that sector. We'll go straight into the aviation sector. A couple of weeks back, days back, by the way, I come out, tell you, say, a lot they happen for the aviation sector. And despite the fact, say, a lot they happen as regards fuel scarcity, increase in petroleum products, a lot they happen for that sector. Now, why we get hike in price as regards ticket fare? You want fly from Lagos to Abuja? Oh boy, nobody has to be before. Right now, you guys calculate your personal income before you travel. And the price don't skyrocket. And one of the major reasons now say, okay, scarcity of the particular jet A fuel, where we say that they use the power, the jet engines, where we say that they use fly people from one state to another or from one country to another. They tell say they're very, very scarce. And one of the laws of economics, we say, once scarcity don't hit any product, definitely price will increase. And one of the major things we say happen to that sector, the price increase, and as the price increase, it will trickle down to the ticket fare. And as it trickle down to the ticket fare, now government's reason the matter, say they can't intervene, and they don't intervene inside the matter. And as they intervene, they talk, say, NMPC and different oil marketers now in meets. As they get this meeting, they talk, say, okay, they want licensed airline operators to import cheaper fuels. So what does that mean? It means say they don't give them the license to go import fuel where we say they cheaper at least, so that at least it go drop down the price of air ticket to just make sure say, okay, they alleviate a lot where they happen for that sector. But then we don't get time to discuss everything where you got to understand about the Nigerian business landscape right now. We just want to go straight into the business takeaway segment. And this business takeaway segment, we really want to talk about the startup bill we say government put in place right now at this point in time. We always talk about enabling environment, enabling environment. We think exactly the enabling environment. If we don't get the right policies, we don't get acts, we don't get bills to make sure say they put all these things into make sure say they tick all the boxes as regards being an entrepreneur and as regards being a person who say they churn in a lot to the Nigerian GDP. Now, why I bring a business lawyer, a person who say go explain everything we say you need to understand about the startup bill. We'll just summarize them and make you understand a lot as an entrepreneur, understand the bill we say they just pass into law, and understand how if you help you as an entrepreneur have the enabling environment, business environment. We get 4 different key cardinal points we say they put in place as regards the startup bill. Mr. Omori Ediogarori. You're very much welcome, sir.
You don't get the name now.
Oh, fantastic one.
Good to be here again.
Yeah, you're very much welcome to our famous stool. Basically, we want just, for the kitchen now, we want just talk about them. Waiting exactly this startup bill. Entrepreneurs, some people, they talk, say, okay, their sectors, say their sector, they involved. Different statements from different entrepreneurs and people who say they do a lot. Key stakeholders for the tech industry, for the fintech space, for different industry, especially for the tech industry. Waiting exactly this startup bill got to do with Nigerian entrepreneurs at a whole.
Thanks. Essentially, what the startup bill is trying to do now to provide a holistic framework. We go regulate startups. We go provide not just regulation, but also some form of governmental support for startups. So you find that a lot of people, they do business, there's a lot of entrepreneurship and startup activity going on, but it's not regulated. So the bill is coming to regulate, provide some measure of regulation. It has 9 cardinal points, but essentially the idea around the bill is to provide a system of regulation, support, and improved access to finance and ease of doing business. So one of the most innovative things where the startup bill they do is what they call startup labeling. So it has now provided a label or a definition of startups. Innovation-driven enterprises less than 10 years old with at least 51% Nigerian ownership.
51%?
To 51% Nigerian ownership. So, that has helped. And then it will come establish what we call National Council on Digital Innovation and Entrepreneurship. So this council will look at the issues where startups they face, provide governmental and regulatory support. One other thing, now we're going to now have a startup portal where startups can now, so for instance, technology, fintech and all that, a lot of the startups and entrepreneurs I work with work in the fintech space. And there's so many regulations, tech regulations, CBN regulations, and all that. Now, what the startup bill is looking at is to have a portal where startups can access all the registrations they need at a go via one system. So that startup portal will provide them access, troubleshooting issues, just like what we have with Corporate Affairs Commission, where you can go to the portal, register your businesses, do your post-incorporation. That is what we're trying to do with the startup portal.
So what think will happen to Corporate Affairs Commission?
Nothing.
When you just have...
Nothing. In fact, there are plans. The bill is looking at creating a fine admixture of the startup portal and the Corporate Affairs Commission portal. So startups can actually assess their registration. Because one thing really very important, for you to be labeled a startup, for you to come under the startup labeling, you've got to be a limited liability company.
That's true.
You understand me? So business name no will work, and all that. So it will help startups assess this registration system. So, find a meeting point between the Corporate Affairs Commission portal and the startup portal where they go assess this thing, And then finance, because one of the most important things with startups they face challenges now access to finance,
that's true,
access to funding, investments, and all that. So the startup bill is going to also be putting up a system of an investment seed fund that startups can access once they meet the startup labeling requirements. Once they come under the legal requirements as provided under the bill, they'll be able to access this finance.
But then people. Based on what they happen for Sena climbs, a lot of people, they always talk, say the work of the government is really, quote and unquote, not to finance businesses, but to create the enabling environment for businesses to thrive. We get private sectors, we get VCs, we get investors, we funding, we carry out some kind of huge fundings into different businesses. Within exactly the government won't do as regards fine-tuning, getting that balance to make sure, so they just create the environment. Then investors will always find a place into the market as regards funding other businesses.
Yeah, like I said, the most important thing that the startup bill is doing is to create an enabling environment for startups to thrive. The Nigerian fintech space and tech space essentially is one of the busiest in the world. And in fact, it will interest you to know that people from developed countries are even coming this way.
No be lie.
To come and work with our tech startups. Their mouths don't they wide now, But what's important is that in creating that enabling environment, so that's why, for instance, you have BOI, you have CBN, even giving grants. You cannot separate governmental support from growing businesses. So regulation is most important. But even at that, after you have created the regulation, it's also good to finance. So BOI, for instance, gives interest-free loans to entrepreneurs and youth service. But
before you go collect that money, fellow entrepreneurs, they always tell me you go swear.
No, not really. Not really. The problem is that oftentimes we do not understand the importance of having a structure. So, like I talk for my book. A lot of entrepreneurs and startups understand their business, are passionate about it, but they don't understand the business of running your business, which is the structures you need to put in place. Now, part of what the startup bill is going to do is to put up a system where there's going to be a structure. You want to thrive in the tech space, you have an innovative tech-driven development or sustainability idea, come under this regime, work within these lines, and then you can thrive. So a lot of the challenges where they tell you now, say, oh, for instance, I don't tell you now, business name no go fall under this thing.
Yes,
so you can't do business, they can't tell you go do limited liability, you can't say they stress you. Okay, if you do the right thing, you don't get issues.
Now, when did they pass this bill? They call different stakeholders to come into play as regards the entrepreneurship landscape. Yeah. But some industries, they talk saying not only the tech industry they pay attention to, and majorly the fintech space. Now, different industry they left out. Different industries they left out. Within exactly you got to talk. You get to say regarding that. You've been a business lawyer for quite a while, and knowing fully well, say, if you leave out other industries, they get huge role to play as regards our own economy. Not be only the tech space, not be only the tech industry. We also get different spaces where they very, very pivotal as regards the Nigerian entrepreneurship space.
That's true. But you see, it's important we start in one place. The world is a global village. Digitalization and technology is taking the center stage.
That's right.
Right? So the startup, the qualification of being a startup is running an innovation-driven enterprise, technology-related, right? Yeah. Innovation-driven. Which is the most important thing? Because you see, we need to get a hang of technology and how it impacts on sustainability, growth, and development, right? Most other businesses that are not innovation-driven already have, look, there are laws, there are rules, right? But what the startup bill is looking at doing is to provide a harmonized system where a large chunk of entrepreneurs thriving in a very active space of business, which is a tech and innovation-driven space. And really, let's even be honest, in the 21st century, there's really no business, or 90% of businesses are innovation-driven.
We have the unbanked majority for this part of the world. Don't leave that out.
Well, no.
So if we get unbanked majority for this part of the world.
I'll tell you, for instance, do you know that 2021, at the end of 2021, over 3 trillion, if I'm not wrong, was spent in POS transactions? What does that tell you? You see, anywhere you have money, you must have some measure of innovation driving its dealing, its use, its acceptability, and all that. Okay. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? True. So there is really no business. So even the woman where they sell akara, check her, she don't get WhatsApp. She don't post her akara for WhatsApp.
Okay. So
you understand?
On a final
so
note,
everyone is leveraging on technology to boost and improve their business. That's why we're here in this fine studio.
On a final note, Mr. Uyi, a lot is happening. And they don't talk, say, okay, we get 4 different cardinal points. We get capital, we get infrastructure. What exactly do they do regarding the infrastructure? We don't get it right.
All right, Frank, because of time, we're going to need to wrap up for here. No vex. Bros, sorry, say we was jumping like that because our time don't finish. If we not come up for here, we not come up for here. We
get you again.
We go pay money where we not get. No problem. My people, no vex. If you now want to follow, get more information, you know, as you go to follow Fagbo Frank to get all these better business updates for there. We go carry ourselves or come up for here. Tomorrow, we will come again on top on our screen as usual. And at the Good Morning Nigeria show. We'll go there here, don't worry. We still catch out. Ochuko, how you see?
Now, so it goes up now. Tomorrow we'll go join now again.
All right, now. Una, goodbye.
Hey, see, for instance, say I be the one where them give chance. Say I be the one where they make plans. For all man to benefit, I be to make me disagree, to agree to create chance. But now I am not of importance. Cause now I am looking for my distance. And that's why he give them the chance to do us and turn us the victim of circumstance. Them just they ignore our existence. They create excuse, they use excuse to buy plans. Then no one knows every day, and they use us, they play. All we get is a passing glance. Anytime we stand for resistance, when I'm in the act of exploitance, I be we just be living in a trance, Lord. Oh my God, hello, yeah. Me what I feel, it means you feeling my flow, and then you know say it's so. Hello, yeah. In your soul, when you in a motor, and you there go slow. Hello, yeah. You know this thing is affecting your being and it's killing your soul. Hello, yeah. Hello, yeah. For the thing where you see, they make you hello, yeah. Hello, yeah. See this type of thing when me feel, they make me they want to the hello, yeah. Even if I want to the cheat, I don't still where they want to the hello, yeah. Stand, look around you.
She left her past behind.
So many that I do whatever the heck I want, just so you know.
Now this is how things are done.
To make her dream come true.
I'm going to be a millionaire. I'm going to meet the future president. I'm going to be the first lady. I dreamed of this moment. You were in my dream.
She never meant to hurt anyone.
Tell Paloma I can forgive her almost anything, except to deny her mother.
But ambition and power.
Perhaps the best thing to do is to go back to your town.
My past is buried. I can't go back to who I used to be.
Require sacrifice.
Mariano, no.
Traitor! First Lady, coming soon on Wazobia Max TV.
Hello everyone, you're welcome to Style 41 TV.
And this is the first time we're going to do an interview together.
That's true. I have the designer Erica Moore here with you.
Here are my 411 style tips on how to stay fabulous.
If I had 5 minutes to get ready for a movie premiere, what would I wear?
Today, I'm opening my body. Tomorrow, I'm covering it up. But I like adventure.
Right now, everything I'm wearing, down to the shoes, is from Nigeria.
You're my kind of guy. Guys wear crop tops too.
Who are those guys?
Why Ankara pieces, first of all?
It was the demand. It was my least choice, to be honest.
It's old. Thank you, please. Now tell us, what would you rate out with you?
On a date?
Romantically attracted to a client. All the fashion conversations you need to know right here on Style 411 TV.
Style 411 TV coming soon on Wazobia Max TV.
We dey rate this program 16. Parental guidance dey advised.
Shoto iwayo oto be ani shoto kiwayo oto be owoju mi emi nikan mo le ṣàlàyé oto be ani shoto kiwayo oto be ọ̀pọ̀ ohun ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣẹ̀dá ní kọ̀ọ̀kan ṣùgbọ́n torí ìwọ orí níbẹ̀ ó jọjẹ́ so many things ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣẹ̀dá ohun tó rò àti pé ènìyàn ló kẹ́sìn lóró ẹṣin ò máa níta má ṣe dání lẹ́jọ́. Ani shoto kiwayo oto be owoju mi emi nikan mo le ṣe. àní ṣòtò kí n wáyò ó tó bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹnìkan ló mọ̀ ọ́ jẹ́ kó wá ròyìn o bí mo bá lanu sọ tẹnu mi ẹ má kánú mi èmi ní tèmi yé ẹ má dá mi lẹ́jọ́ ó tó kí n hùwà yóò ojú bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ ṣó tó kí n hùwà yóò ó tó bẹ́ẹ̀ àní ṣó tó kí n hùwà.
ọ̀rẹ́ mi ikùn ẹni yóò yóò oṣù méje yìí.
yóò oṣù mẹ́ẹ̀ẹ́dọ́gbọ̀n ni.
ọkọ màdàmú kan tó jẹjẹ gúdújẹrá ikùn rẹ̀ yọ tó tọ̀dọ̀ èyí.
lẹ́nu tiẹ̀ ikùn ọkọ màdàmú yọ tó.
àbí bí wọlé o kó bímọ o.
ó dàbò ti rí iṣẹ́ ńlẹ̀ ikú ẹ kí màdàmú gbọ́ lẹ́nu ẹ pé ikùn ọkọ ń yọ tó.
ṣe bí bọ́ọ̀mù bá ṣeré èwo ni màdàmú gbọ́ lẹ́nu èwo náà gbọ̀n gbọ́.
Súlè oya mo ti set ọlámi dàgàn ọlámi kí ló tún ṣe láti ẹ̀kan gbé pọ́s fún mi jọ. ìwọ mò ń bọ̀ o ọlámi gbé pọ́s fún mi ewu nílé tó lọ gbé wáyé ṣé mo wá iṣẹ́ ni abájọ tó ń ṣe kòkòrò látẹ̀ẹ̀kan gbà tó gbọ́ pé mo fẹ́ lọ pátì ṣé wọn náà lọ pátì pẹ̀lú mi tàbí ìmúra wo ló mú yìí.